How's it going, everybody? How we doing? All right. I'm gonna cut this. I'll make this short and sweet. We get the chat up in. I think I messed it up. Put it up here. Perfect. Get that chat up and moving. Perfect. That'll work out. Cool. Or maybe I move you guys over here. I think that's probably better for these videos. All right, we're gonna work on it right now. Let me lock that. Got some important business. I'll take the tag. How are we doing? People are gonna come here to just see playing with a sidebar for 28 hours. Okay. Better. Yep, that's better. Okay, we'll fix that later. But I think for my purposes, that's probably fine. Cool, okay, that took embarrassingly long. All right. We're back. Now we will be reacting to this playlist I found. I've been seeing this trend on TikTok where people are just watching like the most random stuff and everybody in the comments is like interdimensional cable. Like, what is bro watching? That's the entire premise for this video, which is pretty stupid. It's not really a good idea, to be honest. Unless this is actually like funny. So I found this playlist just looking up interdimensional cable on YouTube, and some of these videos, some of them I've already seen, but some of these actually seem quite interesting. So I think we're just gonna jump right into it, and yeah, let's do it. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna get interesting. Okay.
Hi, I'm Chef Mike Nyland. I'm a Tucson personal chef, and I'm here to show you how to make a 3-cheese blend for pizza.
Cool.
First, you start with shredded mozzarella.
Okay.
Then a shredded provolone.
Mozzarella.
And then a freshly grated Parmesan.
Provolone and Parmesan.
You mix them all together in the bowl. And then you can use it for your favorite pizza.
Nice. That's pretty cool, man.
That's how you make a 3-cheese blend for your pizza.
Was that it? Was that it? That was the whole video? He just mixed 3 cheeses in a bowl and called it a day. He didn't even shred anything on camera. Are you kidding me? This has 2.4 million views. I want to make a 4-cheese blend pizza. Can you make a video to show me how? Alright, let me adjust this a bit better. Dude, this is so good. At this rate, he's gonna be a 3-time personal chef. Okay. I got the cheese part, but can you teach us how to make the bowl ready? This is good. This is good stuff. Okay. I like the direction that this is heading.
Welcome to C by GE's Smart Tips. We're going to show you how to factory reset your C by GE bulbs.
Thank God.
Which will unpair your bulb from other devices and apps that it's connected to.
Perfect.
There are 2 factory reset processes, which depend on the generation of bulbs and the firmware you're running on. Here's the first process, designed for bulbs with this package or for firmware version 2.8
Definitely
or later.
seen these at like a
Start
Home
with your
Depot
bulb
or Lowe's.
off for at least 5 seconds.
Okay. 4 seconds, the house is burning
Then
down.
turn on the bulb for 8 seconds.
Okay. And then what? You shut it off again?
Turn off for 2 seconds.
Whoa! Who would have thought?
Turn on for 8 seconds.
Wait, what? Again?
Turn off for 2 seconds.
Okay, what the
Turn
fuck is
on
happening?
for 8 seconds.
How long is this going to take? Is this real?
Turn off for 2 seconds.
Again?
Turn on for 8 seconds.
There's no way this is real, bro.
Turn off for 2 seconds. Turn on for 8 seconds.
This is the official company. No, it's not, bro.
off for
This
2
is not a
seconds.
real fucking
And
video.
then turn it on one last time.
Shut
The bulb will
up.
flash on and off 3 times to show that the reset was successful. If it doesn't, your bulb may be running on an older version of firmware.
I
and we'll
actually
need to try
took
the
this
second
seriously for
factory
a
reset
second.
process,
Oh, wait,
which is
there's more.
designed for C by GE bulbs with this package or for firmware version 2.7 or earlier.
Okay.
Ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Start with your bulb off for at least 5 seconds.
Okay, off for 5.
Then turn on the bulb for 8 seconds.
Cool.
Turn off for 2 seconds. Turn
Okay.
on for 2 seconds. Turn off for 2 seconds. Turn on for 2 seconds. Turn off for 2 seconds. Turn on for 2 seconds. Turn off for 2 seconds. Turn on for 8
Oh
seconds.
my god. Comments are turned off.
Turn off for 2 seconds.
I would have loved to see these
Turn
comments.
on for 8 seconds.
There's no way this is the real company, right?
Turn off for 2 seconds. And then turn it on one last time.
This is a real company. This is the real company. Right? Yeah, that's not real, bro. This... I thought this was a meme. Okay, I don't even know anymore. At this point... I don't even fucking know, dude. Oof. Okay, let's move on. Don't even know what to say anymore.
Do you want to go in the car? Hey,
chance.
I'm Bress Griffin at Bress Griffin's Motor World. Our prices are dangerously low because I can't read. Should a dog be selling cars? Probably not. Come get yours today before the government
This is
catches
classic
wind of
old
this and
YouTube.
shuts us down.
Hey everyone, it's time for another
Oh.
Top 10, and this week we're kicking it old school.
Here we go.
With a classic that is back kick, Top 10 numbers from 1 through 10. Starting us off at number 10, it's number 7. At number 9,
Number 7 at top 10? This is bullshit. Number 7 is top 5 easily.
it's number 8. And at number 7, it's number 9. But look out, 7 at number 6, it's number 4. Quick
Okay.
recap, because number 9 was number
That's
8,
good.
but you'll need to know the context for this next number because it's number 5 for number 4.
Okay.
And at number 4, it's number 2, but
You're putting number 2 at number 4? Okay. Okay.
number 3 this week is also number 5. That's
Number 3, 5 is like a top 3 for
Right,
sure.
folks, there are 2 number 5s at number 6 and number 3. In your face, number 3, you didn't even make the top 10.
What?
And at
How did number 3 not make the top 10?
number 2, it's number 1. So close, one, but there can only be one number 1. And that one number at number 1 is number 5. Your numbers
Whoa!
are garbage.
Okay. Number 5 being number 1 is pretty good. But I don't know, dude. I think this had much to be desired. Like, seriously, you didn't even rank. I need to see this. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we left a good bit of them out. All right. Let's move on. Whoa! Hello, Peps. That's pretty freaking epic, all right? Thanks for the sub. Love that. I gotta change that subscription to be cooler. I already have like a sound effect for it, but I don't think I linked it to the Twitch Prime or however you did it. So I gotta fix that. That's on me. I'm watching Interdimensional Cable. So we just watched top 10 numbers from 1 through 10, and there was this dude who was making 3 cheese pizza here. Actually, you deserve to see this again. This is a really good video.
Hi, I'm Chef Mike Nyland. I'm a Tucson personal chef, and I'm here to show you how to make a 3-cheese blend for pizza.
Very important.
First, you start with shredded mozzarella, then a shredded provolone, and then a freshly grated Parmesan. You mix them all together in the bowl.
You following that so far?
And then you can use it for your favorite pizza. That's how you make a 3-cheese blend for your pizza.
Yeah, so that's the first video we watched so far. Let me change up this camera angle actually. Is this any better? Yeah, that's a lot better. That's actually a lot better. Look at this lighting. Are you kidding me? Okay, cool. Where were we? How long is this video? 6 minutes and 39 seconds? 38? I'm not watching all that. Alright, I'm good with this. We can keep moving.
2 years ago, I was losing my will to live. I was struggling with depression, and as a result, I let my weight get out of hand.
Wow.
At one point, I weighed 506 pounds. My doctor told me if I didn't change something, I could die. My wife,
large
Sarah,
amount.
said she wasn't ready to be a widow. She said, "Paul, if you won't live for yourself, then I need you to live for me and Daniel." I
Okay.
decided to take action. I started jogging and exercising every day and working to take control of my diet. It wasn't easy, but with the support of my family and friends, I was able to turn my life around. In just 2 years, I went from being over 500 pounds to being 2 men who weigh 250 pounds. I got my life back.
I'm 2 men who weigh 250 pounds, and it feels amazing.
Wait,
If
this
just
is
2
real?
years ago you told me
This
I would
actually
one day
happened,
be a
by the
pair
way.
of active, equally proportioned men, I would have said you're crazy. I've lost.
How do they
all
find people who are
Now,
willing to
not
do
only do I
this?
have hope, but I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm 2 guys, but I'm enjoying life more than ever.
I love him, and I'm so proud of the man he's become.
You mean
I remember
them?
those days when he couldn't even get out of bed because of his weight. And I remember thinking, this isn't who he's supposed to be. And sure enough, I was right. This is who he's supposed to be. Two loving, caring, 250-pound men with a long life ahead of them.
I've still got a long way to go
This is
on
beautiful.
this journey to being healthy.
I still got 4 love handles to work off, but I'll get there.
You know, I loved him when he weighed 500 pounds. And I love him now that he weighs 500 pounds divided across 2 bodies. What matters to me is that he's alive. And at the end of the day, I still have 2 sweet men to fall asleep next to.
Turn it.
Hang on. What if each 250-pound man, what if each 250-pound man divides into 2 125-pound men, making there be 4 125-pound men?
Sleep next to.
Turning my life around was the
That would be pretty
hardest
cool.
thing I've ever done.
But if a guy like me can buckle down and become 2 250-pound men, then anyone can.
You just gotta
Inspiring.
believe in yourself.
I like that.
When the new DA hears about this, he'll want in.
Do you trust him?
It'll be hard to keep him out, and here he's as stubborn as you are.
He thinks you're dangerous. What do you think?
I think you're trying to help.
The Daggett seemed pretty interested in that mess at the stock market.
Miss Kyle.
Oh, her too.
So
Okay.
that's what that feels like.
Everybody loves the
Okay,
top
cool.
10 list, but so here are the top.
Oh, it's
10
another one of
top
these.
10 lists. Everyone loves those One Direction boys, but what if you could only pick 10 of them? So here's my list of the top 10 One Direction members: Tuis Lomlinson, Bringid Corium, Jessup Teeks, Poyle Malcolmson, Terry Ricks Anderson, Draven, Joseph
I don't think
Banks,
this one aged
Will
well.
I Am Sad, Bryant, and the number 1 One Direction member, Zach Morris. Who doesn't love
Oh,
Minecraft?
there's more of them.
I love it. But what if you could only pick 10 Minecrafts? So here
I
are
like
my top
Minecraft.
10 Minecrafts. Number 10, number 9, number 8, number 7, number 6, number 5.
Okay. He didn't even
You know
finish.
when someone comments first on a YouTube video? Isn't it cool? Here are the top 10 firsts.
This video could make a Roblox TikTok about how Roblox games are bad now. How so? Are you saying there should be like a top 10 for Roblox?
First, fist, frist,
Made 10 years ago. Okay.
first.
Like Roblox games from 10 years ago?
I'm Firsty, 303rd viewer, first furry fister.
Wait, this video could make a Roblox Oh, I understand now. You're saying that this video is old enough to be a 10-year-old who's making videos about how Roblox is bad now and it used to be good back when they were playing it, like when they were like 7 years old. I understand now. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I turned the key to start my car and the chip broke off. So that was fun. It just broke clean off. And luckily I started the car, so like the key was still, like the portion of the key was still hanging in there, which was good. So I was able to drive home and then take it out. And then I fucking super glued it back in there. It's been a long day.
Keep doing what you're doing, guys. 2014 was a great year for music. So let's count down the top 10 songs of 2014.
I love music.
All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. Anaconda by Nicholas Minaj. Booty by J-Lo and Iggy Azalea.
These are all
Hey,
pretty
Nice
good
Butt
songs.
by Casey and the Sunshine Band. Wanna Try Butt Stuff by Hanson.
I don't
Just
know that one.
Squattin' by CeeLo. Well, That's Just Cheeky by Ariana Large. This Is a Great Year for Butts by Taylor Swift. Bottoms Up by Maroon 5. And the number one song of 2014 was That's a Narcan by Nobuo Uematsu.
I don't know that one.
You guys asked for it, so here we go. The top 10 Ray William Johnson videos. And yes, these are all real. Dolphin Rape.
Wait. So, Ray William Johnson, right?
Dolphin Rape. Horny Grandma.
Doing Your Mom. He makes, like, storytelling videos on TikTok now. Like, I think he, like, pays artists and, like, makes, like, I think they're, like, fake stories. But, like, people like them and he does a good job doing them, so. Good for him.
Cat-ass,
Good
swamp
pivot.
ass, Show Me Your Boobs. Hairy Balls. Super Fart. Poop Trap. Dog Farts. And number one, Who Shit? We miss
Good
you,
one.
Ray. It's time to settle it once and for all. Here are the top 10 animes. Oh wow,
Oh.
she's 15. Throw Your Arms Back and Run Real Fast. The one where they all have blue hair. Those animators sure spent a lot of time on boob physics.
That could be,
Even
like,
read the
100
manga.
of them.
Subs not dubs. This show was animated in the States, so technically it's not even anime. Are you sure she's 15? Weird balance of adult themes and childish slapstick comic relief. And the number one anime, that dude totally looks like a chick. I'm really excited for season 2.
Which one could that be? Attack on
Here's
Titan,
a list
maybe?
of the top 10 words from 2014 that should stay in 2014.
Okay, this should be good. Let's see how our language has aged in 11 or 10 years.
Basic. If you're still using the word basic, you're probably basic yourself. Selfie.
Oh.
Just call it a picture. Bitcoin. I never figured out what that was.
Okay,
Selfie. Just call it a
run that
picture.
back.
Bitcoin.
If we had listened, I'm pulling up a tab now. Bitcoin price 2014. The price of Bitcoin in 2014 was $320. $320 fucking dollars. Crazy. He should have figured out what it was.
I never figured out what that was. Hey. Hey is for horses? Thanks. Who has the time? Dad. Dads aren't even real. Cosby. Refurbish. It's not even a real word. It sounds like a Furby. No thanks. Moist. And the number one word from 2014 that should stay in 2014.
It used to be so easy to be funny back then. Now you have to either do something generational, steal a joke, or just say the same bullshit that everybody else is saying. It did! It did! It did! Back then, you could make a video like this, and then, like, the whole punchline could be like... And, like, 2.6 million views.
14. Ebola.
He just...
Ebola.
People were freaking out. I remember that.
Yes, we're all very excited for the new 50 Shades of Grey movie, but today I want to talk about the top 10 shades of Grey.
Okay.
Stormcloud, Eeyore's Ear. The cover of the book, 50 Shades of Grey. It's a very nice gray. Black, that's a shade of gray, yep. Seattle, gray with an A. Fork, Shark Eye. Theon,
How long-
Greyjoy.
Okay,
The number one
all
shade
right.
of gray. My soul.
I think there's a couple more left. I do want to see
Who
what number
doesn't
one
love
is.
dogs and movies? Today we're gonna count down the top 10 dogs and movies. Buckle up. Airbud, Airbud,
Okay.
Golden Receiver, Airbud, World Pup, Airbud, 7th Inning Fetch, Airbud Spikes Back, Air Bud Dies. I mean, Air Buddies.
These aren't all
sorry,
real,
sorry.
right?
Snow Buddies, Space Buddies, Spooky Buddies, and number 1, Santa Buddies. And the number 1 top 10 list. I am very excited to present this top 10 list to you.
What is it?
So, without further ado, the top 10 YouTubers who are still in the closet.
What are the odds that he names someone who has been canceled for touching kids?
Number 10.
And welcome back.
Okay, I thought he was actually going to start naming people. Thanks for the follow. T-Stock? I couldn't see. The name just faded in and out too quickly. The man, the myth, the legend. Hello. How's it going? You got a Duolingo. How are you doing that? How did you do that? Huh, that's cool. Are you learning anything on Duolingo right now? I was on that ranked wave for a bit, and then I stopped. I had like a 300-day streak learning Arabic, and then one day it just fizzled away. All right, let's keep moving. Tennis. I tried to get into tennis until and then I stopped because I fucked up my wrist from golfing. That's a long
and
story.
welcome back. Djokovic readying the serve against his toughest
But I know who these guys
opponent
are.
to date, a World
Oh
War II
shit!
M1 Abrams tank.
It's set to be a thrilling match.
Shh.
Oh, they're playing in Melbourne. Dude, he's killing him.
Advantage Djokovic.
Caterpillar treads.
That's pretty
Great
good.
off-road. Not so much on the clay court.
No, of course, tank's not traditionally designed to play tennis. Abrams serve.
Interdimensional cable. Whoa!
What a turnout.
Great attendance.
Some
How
say
did he
inviting a
deflect
sentient
that?
tank to play tennis would ruin the sport.
I agree with them.
Me too.
Whoa!
Oh, and look at that, just terrible sportsmanship.
Yeah,
That's
that
just not
sucks.
cricket.
No, it's tennis.
That was very well edited. Good job. All right, what else we got?
Have you, someone you love, or someone you dislike but can't seem to get rid of, experienced the devastating moment when your White Castle chicken rings go missing? Well, you are not alone. Millions of Americans across America have experienced lost or stolen chicken rings. And
This has
it's
happened to
only
me.
getting worse. Fortunately, there is Castle Ring Insurance. Castle has a variety of thoughtful plans to protect
This guy looks like he knows exactly what he's doing. Like, he has stolen, like, millions. He's sold millions of these policies.
you and your hungry loved ones. Because at such
Wait. Who is that? I mean, clearly he's in the picture. But, you know, who do you think he is? You know, to these people, like a long-lost brother? Or like an uncle, maybe?
Because at such an incredible value.
I feel like an uncle mime would be kind of scary. He looks like he knows a little too much about a little too many things. That's what I'm saying. Like, the knowing expression is...
ones. Because
it's a little
at such an incredible value, something is bound to happen to your chicken rings. 12 for $2.99 is a great deal. Coverage includes theft, loss, water damage, criminal negligees, you just plain forgot, carnival folk, goblins,
Negligees.
other mythical creatures under 3 feet, moon madness, you fell into a sewer, Dennis, you've accidentally been living in the wrong house, Dennis again, that fucking thief, spontaneous combustion, or you just ate them.
Fuck Dennis.
Don't wait until it's too late. Don't leave yourself vulnerable. Sleep soundly in your twin bed knowing your delicious investment is safe. Join Castle Ring Insurance today.
Dennis can go to hell. Fuck that. The bowling alley screen when you get a strike. Okay. I've done that before. It's pretty cool. I fuck with bowling. Where's he going? Oh, okay. He went home. Good day. Oh, no. No! They got him! What? Holy shit. No fucking way. He stole his family. Someone should buy a bowling alley and just have that entire animation when you make a strike. That is so horrifying. I feel bad for bowling pins now. The mind is a beautiful thing. We're gonna keep discovering that as we go further down this playlist. So far, I'm a pretty big fan of what I've seen. Do not use popcorn button. I've had this popcorn before. It's all right. Do not use popcorn button. Does it really say it on there? Oh no. Someone fact check that. I think I have that bag of popcorn. Like that exact bag right now. Let me check right now. One sec. Okay. Never mind. This is a different brand. I think, what does he have here? He has Act 2. Okay. I was debating between getting that and this one, and I picked this one, so. I mean, we can pop this open and see if it says it right here. I'll pop this open right now. And then look at the instructions. Hang on. Okay. Let's take a look. Now, does it say... Whoa! You're not gonna fucking believe this. You see that? Do not use popcorn button. Holy shit! They're still doing it. Wait, but I feel like I've totally used the popcorn button. So what's gonna happen to me? Okay, I'm kind of intrigued now. Do not use popcorn button. Let's see what happens. What's the point of the popcorn button? I don't know. I thought it always did a good job at, you know, being the right amount of seconds needed to actually get the popcorn going. I'm scared. What is that? What is going on? Whoa! Holy shit. Are we in the microwave? Oh my god. Do not use the popcorn button. Holy shit, that's scary. Okay. I'm never doing it again. In all honesty, the popcorn button, like, it gets you like 75% of the way there, but I find that if you do use the popcorn button, like, there's still a fuck ton of kernels there. So, usually it's better, at least this is what I learned after some experience, to not use the popcorn button and then put it for like 2 minutes or whatever, and then like listen and wait until there's like a 2-second interval between the pops, and then you're probably good. Maybe even a bit longer. Alright, let's move on. Okay. This is a 12-minute long video. Oh, okay. I like what I'm hearing so far. Okay. I will. This is peak entertainment now. You could put this like, I don't know, put this on the background of like, you know how like barbers will put like, barbers will put whatever they want on TV. I'll tell you, I'll give you my last like 3 experiences. So last time I went to the barber, they had Wipeout on the TV. And the thing with Wipeout, that's a whole thing, right? Because like you'll look at Wipeout and you'll be like, yeah, I could do that shit. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do that, right? Like, you could totally do that. Classic barber show. Other barber before that, and his father before him. No. Other barber, Albanian barber, by the way, important to know. He always had like fighting, like UFC and like all that stuff. Makes sense. Cut my hair well. It was entertaining. Never had any problems with it. OG barber, Dominican barber. They know what they're doing. Always had baseball without fail. Every single time. The Yankees, every single time. So, but imagine, right? Imagine you pull up to your barber and he's got this playing. I'm either having the most immaculate haircut of all time, or it's going to be so bad that I'm going to have to shave everything off. There's no in between. All jokes aside, like, have this in as like ambiance, like in your next gathering. Just like on a TV in the background. This is pretty awesome. Oh my god. How does he have so many instruments? This is pretty awesome. This could also be like a really good like Mario Kart soundtrack. I've always been jealous of musicians. I wish I could do that. It's seriously awesome. Just wait until he starts rapping? At this point he might. He's done almost like, I don't even know what else we're gonna see. Is he gonna sing? Okay. Oh! Triangle! What was that? They're thinking about each other. Wife cameo? Cat cameo? This is a colossal W. This only has 52,000 views! Wait, this is vintage! Mythical pull! I think we just struck gold. I'm saving this. Watch later. Save to watch later. No, yes we are gatekeeping this. You're not telling a soul. I'm deleting this VOD when it's over. Get the harmonica. This is making me feel some type of way, like it's awesome. It's like such a beautiful and an upfront creation that's obviously like this dude's very talented. He's singing now! I feel like if I was having the shittiest day of my life, I could watch this video and everything would be okay again. This is 10 out of 10. Oh, he likes that. No way. He's changing it up now. Got a dance floor. Alright, everybody, get up and dance. Oh, Sun cameo. Got the dude on the drums. He's got his whole family, I know this. Musical family. Got the wife with the triangle. This is fire. Friend cameo. What in the Cat in the Hat is going on the left? What left? Did I miss anything? Oh my god, you're right. I didn't even see that. He kind of chill though. He's got a little... It's like this dude's entire family and friends he invited to participate in this. This is pretty awesome. You can do that? That's awesome. Okay, Okay, slowing down a little. It's pretty cool. He's got some props. He's got plenty of props. We've seen like 100 of them. Wow. This doesn't even feel like it's been 6 minutes. This is cool. I'll update Firefox later, okay? Don't even ask why I use Firefox, okay? If you're thinking it, don't ask it. It's the best browser of all time. Did we see the big ass drums yet? Pretty cool. Dude, there's still 4 minutes of this left. We're about to get a scene change with if we see the guitar, I think. What is he wearing? He's glowing. Robert Marley. Some cameo again. I like this. I don't even need to keep saying it. You know what I'm talking about. It's peak. Can I contact this guy? I want to interview him. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm gonna grab that website for later. Beautiful. This is like a generational talent. What is that? It's not a ukulele. It's not like a lute or anything, is it? Looks cool. I know we've been watching this for a while, but we have to see this through. Alright, I don't care if you think it's boring. We gotta watch the whole thing at this point. This is sunk cost fallacy. Boom! There's a symphony in my head. It's amazing. Wait, he's just got his whole toes out, bro. That's too funny. The part of the captain getup. You're gonna be in the beach soon. He loves that little solo. Hell yeah. That was beautiful. Good job, Ethan Weiner. Well done. Sent you his contact info. Did you get his email or something? Where did you send it? On Instagram or on iMessage? Perfect. Excellent. Appreciate it. All right. Let's keep moving. That was beautiful. I'm gonna reach out and see if I can interview him. I think that would be pretty cool.
Is it safe?
Sure.
All right.
What?
Do you trust me?
That's pretty peak.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, is this the whole video? That shit's so loud. You think this is somebody's, like, practice of audio editing? Just made 90. Oh my god, it's so loud. You can't even hear what they're saying. My bars were peaking. Oh wait, it's like doing something to my ears. I feel like all the wax is about to leave. Oh, it's about to be so fucking loud. Do you see that preview? Oh my. All right, I get it. I get it. Cool, I guess. Nice work.
Have a Google Translate. I will proceed to type the characters and g. They translate to return. I shall copy them and paste them twice. It changes to regret. Once more, eco-production. Once more, Eiffel Tower. And once more, the searing egg. Once more is...
The searing? Is that even a word? The searing. The searing. I'm not finding it. I don't think it's a real word, bro. They just made up a fake word.
Delicious breakfast. And once more is the searing egg. And once more
Wait, it's
is
back.
delicious breakfast early evening soup.
No way, it's gonna come back.
And once more is the searing egg.
What?
And once more is delicious antiperspirant. And once more is the searing...
Alright, bro. This shit isn't even real. How long is this gonna keep going?
Clear down egg. And once more is delicious antiperspirant. And once more is the searing egg. And
Okay.
It just keeps getting worse. Holy crap. The searing egg. Deep sea.
Oh my god, bro. He was doing a voice the whole time.
Just antiperspirant.
Alright, I've seen enough. Let's keep going. I am lying to you.
Tea. I bet you thought I was drinking tea, but, this glass is empty. You see that? There was no tea in there. And this isn't my hand. These are my hands. That's not real at all. You see, you're being lied to. You're being lied to. I bet you thought this was me, but no, this is just a reflection. This was all taking place on a mirror.
Whoa.
It was all a mirror. It was all a lie. And I bet you thought I was wearing pants. I'm not wearing pants. And this isn't even my voice. I dubbed this over in post-production.
No
You're being
fucking
lied to.
way.
This is all taking place on a screen, and you are being lied to. You're being lied to.
That was pretty good. I like that. That's a very creative video. 5 years ago. That was only 5 years ago? This strongly gives like 2010-ish vibes for sure. Okay. You gonna give him some ingredients or? Alright, he's got some rice. That's sick. I keep seeing this dude on TikTok who's training to be a hibachi chef, and he's fucking nailing it. Not only is he like jacked, like he's like a huge dude, but he knows his way around that. Like that trick that you just saw. Like he knows how to do that. Pretty impressive. I should learn how to do this. Dude, how much fucking equipment? I feel like maybe I just need that one thing. So many eggs would be broken, dude. I should put that on the list. Hang on. I'm gonna put that on the list. Putting that on the list right now. Hibachi. Right next to Clash Royale, lacrosse, and harmonica. Perfect. It's not even being cooked. This is so sad. How the fuck do you come up with this stuff, bro? He's making the tower, too. And he's gonna pour it in there. Uh-oh. Time to exterminate. Account created yesterday, yeah. Alright, buddy. Got him. We fucking got him. Exactly. These reactions have me deceased. Whoa. That's cool. Is there supposed to be something there? Not the beef. The worst thing about this video is like how long it probably took to disinfect and clean this table. The entire table? I mean, come on. It's already a pain when it's one cutting board, but like the whole table? Sad.
So I just found out I'm pregnant. My husband and I have been trying for a while, and I can't wait to tell him when he gets home. I'm so excited.
That had 8.6 million views. Oh my god. That's crazy. This is a visual representation of what it feels like to try and enjoy your hobbies when you're depressed. Damn. Got a good point. Okay, cool.
Excited. Honey, I have something big to tell you.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
I'm pregnant.
What?
Really? Yes, I'm pregnant.
can't believe it.
Whoa, what's he doing?
I'm gonna be a kid.
Yeah, we're gonna have a baby.
This milk is so fresh.
Isn't this amazing?
Good milk.
It's unbelievable.
Why is he pouring it down?
Test.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to show you, so I saved it.
I've got to get this good milk down the drain ASAP.
He opened a whole bottle. You could hear the click.
Gonna be a dad.
This is fucked.
We're really having a baby.
Still 4 weeks until the expiration date on this milk.
I'm like only one. Don't tell me he's gonna go back and get more.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
What? Damn, they really trying to make viral content. Yeah, this is clickhole again.
This fresh good milk belongs in the sewer.
We told
I
you
need to
Mom?
get it there.
No, not yet. I haven't told anybody else. So I wanted us to do
call
it
her?
together. Yeah, we should call her together. And call your mom.
It's like they're in two different worlds right now. Oh. Okay. I mean, they used like what? The video budget for that? Yes, his wastefulness disgusts me. But the video budget for that is only like... Back then, what was the price of milk back then? When was this video made? Probably like 8 years ago? 9 years ago? Price of milk 9 years ago? I mean, they probably made this video with a budget of like under $10. Maybe like $12. Maybe like 14. Let's say 14, something like that. Let's go in the upper bound.
Nope. I thought I heard voices. What the... Hi, Charlie.
Whoa, that was well done. Hang on, let's see
Heard
that.
voices? Nope.
Alright. Well done. That's good editing.
I thought I heard voices. What the... Hi, Charlie. Hey, Joey.
Okay, he's got some rotoscoping going on here. This is my stupid brain-rotted video editor brain trying to break this down. Let me just enjoy the video, alright? I'm not gonna...
Well, you're gonna have to introduce me to your new girlfriend. Just kidding. I know, Rachel. I know. Please, come in. Oh, that is so thoughtful. She's a keeper. And what did you bring me? Underwear, a toothbrush, and a Van Halen CD. I can use all these.
Whoa. You're right. Who did open the door? The voices. Live reaction of the voices.
She's a keeper. And what did you bring me? Underwear, a toothbrush, and a Van Halen CD. I can use all these things. What? Fine? Because I am. Huh? Aren't you? Aren't you? Who else is fine? I'm gonna go make a picture of margaritas.
Okay. I don't know. So far, he seems like a sound person.
Oh, God, this is fun, isn't it? You know, just the four of us, just hanging. I'm fine, okay? I'm great. I'm just proud of us. You know, there's no weirdness, no tension.
No awareness.
You know, we make a great force.
The voices started talking back.
We should
I
do
can hear
more
the voices
stuff
now.
together. Yeah. Let's take a trip. Okay, where do you think we can go? My fajitas!
Why am I actually just laughing at?
Be careful! Very hot plate! Very hot!
Why is he holding it like that?
That is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Okay, well this is crazy.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that. The voices. We are all the voices. It's actually over for us. I haven't even made a dent to this playlist yet. Do you see this? I don't know if you can see this because my camera might be blocking it, but 19 videos out of 98 so far. This definitely aged like milk. Oh, okay. There's more friends. Wait, this is 18 minutes long. I'm scared.
So no one told your life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke your
Dude, back then, people could do anything with a green screen.
love me away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't.
Alright, let's skip the intro. We know where this goes.
There's nothing to tell. Just some guy I work with. Come on. You're going out with the guy. There's got to be something wrong with him.
No, you can't do that anymore, Peps. You're wrong. You can't do anything with the green screen anymore. It's all about the blue screen now. Yeah, didn't you hear? It's the new trend. Everything is blue. No green. No green allowed.
So does he have a hump and a hairpiece? Wait, does he eat chalk? Because I don't want her to go through what I went
I
through.
am not using a red screen right now. Are you out of your
It's not even
fucking
a date.
mind?
It's just two people going out to dinner and not having sex. Sounds like a date to me. Alright, so I'm back in high school staring in the middle of the cafeteria when I realize I am totally naked. Oh, really?
When your Netflix
and I look
free
down
trial
and I
runs
realize
out. Okay.
there is a
Alright, I've seen enough. Let's move on.
Say it ain't so. It's only minutes after you got off the bus and you just got dumped. Wallow in your self-pity with now that's what I call my sixth grade girlfriend just broke up with me over.
Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it, bro. What the fuck happened to my funny ass cool video that plays? Oh no. Where is it? No, I don't know anything. Fuck. I gotta fix that. You know what? I'm sorry about that. There was supposed to be a really cool video playing. Dang it. Yeah, you're well, thank you though. I'll fix that next time. Founders Gang. You're getting in on the ground floor here. There's gonna be something great. I know that, you know, we're watching videos on YouTube right now, but it can be so awesome. You haven't even seen Final Form yet,
AOL
trust.
Instant Messenger. Type something attention-seeking in your away message and let the sounds of late-night VH1 music video marathons soothe away the pain while your favorite...
Whoa, this video's unlisted. So actually, these playlists are pretty cool because they're giving you like a direct window into things that have already been archived by the user. That's fucking sick. Discord. You want to join the Discord? I think it's on my Instagram in the stories. I think that link should be current. Yeah, I don't have a bot for that. Maybe I should do that. That's another thing. Okay. I'm gonna make a to-do list right now. Yep, that's it. That's my old username. All right, to-do list 1, Discord in Twitch chat. To-do list 2, fix subscriber Notification. Perfect. We will now make billions.
Jam.
This guy really likes Friends. This is like the fourth
Good
one.
ones from the ones who are gonna push their penis against your knee.
I know what she's talking about.
He looks like he's hearing the
We
screams.
gotta find a new pediatrician. Ross was getting sick last night, and I think Emma may have caught it.
Why don't you go see Dr. Gettleman?
Ross said he died.
He didn't die. No, I just saw his daughter last week. Said he was fine. Her, on the other hand, watch Botox.
Well, then I'm gonna take Emma to see him. I wonder why Ross said that he died.
Oh, maybe he was getting him confused with his childhood therapist.
He saw a therapist?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he used to have this recurring nightmare. It just really freaked him out.
Wow, what was it?
That I was going to eat him.
Yeah, I don't know. Next. A lot of these, you know, the interdimensional cable, plenty of channels that you're gonna skip, okay? And this is one of them.
Fuck guys named Gray. Fuck guys named Gray. Fuck guys named Gray. But don't actually fuck guys named Gray. Fuck guys named Gray. Fuck guys named Gray. What kind of name is Greg anyway? Fuck guys named Gray.
I don't think I know a Greg. You guys know a Greg? Fuck that guy.
People of Andover, Minnesota, I know what you need.
Admit it, Andover. You've spent too many summers eating pudding in your mom's basement and getting high with the cat. Well, not this summer. Not if you've got half a brain and $30. This hot tub is bunk as fuck.
$30 hot tub.
What it needs and nothing worse. You can fill it up with water, fill it up with cheese, fill it up with Home Alone DVDs, fill it up with fat bitches or some really fat dudes, fill it up with marching bands or babies making food. Hot tub.
5 years ago. 2020. Dude, this is giving like 2010 energy. This is like group project turned up like 10 levels of quality.
Get fucked.
Oh yeah, talking about hot tub. Nothing works. Pump don't
Fuck Greg on Twitter.
work. Knobs don't work. Water don't work. Bitch, you better work.
Remember this. Holy shit, I remember the Verge PC guide. Everybody was shitting on it, but I don't think I had built my own PC yet, so I didn't even know about this discourse at all. I had just heard that people were complaining about it. If this is the actual re-upload, not edited, then this should be interesting. Because I've never seen it. So I had no idea why everybody was getting so up in arms about a PC building video. But let's see.
Editor built
Because now that I built out my PC, I can actually
a gaming desktop, but it's kind of out of date, and it's definitely not going to hold up for Battlefield 5. So let's build a new one.
Hang on. I think, let's see. It's almost been like an hour and a half. I'm not going to end stream now, but I did realize that, like, in order to not give everybody pre-roll ads, I need to, like, manually run them. So let me figure out how to do that, because I don't want everybody to have to sit through ads in order to watch the stream. I'll do that right now. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 1 hour. Perfect. All right. In that case, perfect. In that case, I will use this time to quickly get some water and all that stuff, and I will be back in like a minute or so. BRB.
O amor da gente é como um grão, uma semente de ilusão. Tem que morrer pra germinar, plantar em algum lugar, ressuscitar no chão, nossa semeadura. Quem poderá fazer aquele amor morrer, nossa caminhadura? Dura caminhada pela estrada escura. Drão, não pense na separação, não despedace o coração. O verdadeiro amor é vão, estende-se infinito, imenso monolito, nossa arquitetura. Quem poderá fazer aquele amor morrer, nossa caminhadura? Cama de tatame pela vida fora.
Okay, we're back. Where were we? Urge PC guide. How to build a computer. First time reacting to this. Let's go.
You can build a gaming desktop for around $1,000, but
True.
I want to go all out, so I spent around $2,000. PC like this is going to be able to play most games at ultra settings. So, what do you need to build a desktop? Well, of course, first you need a table. Preferably not metal. If it's going to be metal, have an anti-static working surface layered on top of it, a thermal paste applicator, an Allen wrench, some tweezers to tighten up the wires, a Swiss Army knife which hopefully has a Phillips head screwdriver in it, and
or you could just use a screwdriver.
And last but not least, an anti-static bracelet, which is to protect you and the parts. These are the parts you're going to need, but more importantly, before we get there, we need to understand what these parts are doing and how they interact with one another. To better understand the parts that make up a desktop, let's try to understand them individually.
Let's do it.
The processor is like the computer's brain, a base of calculations that control everything the computer does. The motherboard is like the foundation, serving as a main structure for all other parts to be added to. It also allows the other parts to communicate with one another, which also makes it kind of like a nervous system. Graphics cards are responsible for rendering and processing visuals into what you see on screen. Our PC's power supply is of course channeling electricity, in that it adjusts and provides the right amount of energy.
I don't have any problems with what they have said in this video so far. So I wonder like what's gonna be the part that's like had everybody going crazy.
To keep it running. Last but not least, RAM, or random access memory, and your hard drive are good examples of short-term and long-term memory, respectively. If you want to better understand what kind of computer to build, then first figure out what you want to use it for. A gamer might care more about a graphics card than, say, a video editor who might want extra RAM to assist with editing large files. If you're building a budget build for video streaming, say under $1,000, you want to focus on parts, like a Core i5 or Core i3 processor, that require less energy. They'll be less powerful, but then you'll be able to scale back the cost of several other parts. And if you need help choosing the right parts for your build, there are sites like PCPartPicker.com that help show presets for which parts fit together, which sort of part conflicts you might have, and where to find deals on new parts. We have a lot of boxes and a lot of PC parts, so it's best you unbox them, isolate the parts that you really need, place items into the case, and make sure that they all fit, and then start working.
That's a pretty shitty tutorial. I feel like all the stuff that they just fast forward with, oh yeah, place all the stuff that you need to place in the PC. What the fuck? What if you don't know what to place in the PC? Is that what people were complaining about? Maybe not. Let's see what he does with like the motherboard and all that stuff.
And now we're really going to start building by adding the motherboard in.
Okay.
Some notes about installing motherboards: they're really delicate, you should be really careful with them. And screw in with confidence, but also don't screw in too hard, otherwise you could crack the board. I chose Asus's Z370 motherboard for two main reasons. One, it has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and also it has support for NVMe SSDs, meaning you can get really fast.
I feel like some people who reacted to this heard that he got this because it has Wi-Fi, and we're like, well, why if you just use Ethernet? What the which, like, true, but I don't know. I feel like this is probably a talking point for somebody.
Pay close attention to the brace that goes at the back of the computer. You always have to make sure that you really hammer it in, because there's no screw. It really just has to go outside of the case and clasp onto the frame. And this is very important, because otherwise you can't align the motherboard correctly with the holes. We're just going to start installing all 8 screws. So next we're going to install the RAM on the motherboard. I chose Corsair's 16GB Vengeance LED RAM for two main reasons. One, it has LEDs, and we do
16 altogether? Seems kind of low.
Like lights in our gaming desktops. Secondly, it's pretty fast RAM. It's 2666 megahertz, I believe. So it's pretty fast, and this motherboard supports that speed, which is most important.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Open the slots first, and just aligning the stick with the middle of the strip, not with the end, and just lining that up with the logo. So once you hear that solid clasp and you don't see the gold connectors on the side anymore, that's when you know the RAM is in. Step 3, we're going to install the hard drive, or in this case, the NVMe SSD. I chose this format of solid state drive so that I could input it into the motherboard without having to worry about extra wires or putting it in a separate part of the case and just getting really messy.
Also,
this is from
SSDs
Kingston,
are just better.
And it's 480 gigabytes, so it's not a lot, but you can always upgrade this and swap it out. And it's only held down by one screw and the latch, so it's really simple and really straightforward. Speed for gaming is important when it comes to a hard drive. You want
You have to insert it at a very particular angle. I know, because they just added a second SSD to my computer.
To write quickly, and you want games to load quickly, so that's why it's best if you use an SSD.
Remember.
Okay, so step 4, we're going to install the graphics card. I chose PNY's GTX 1080, which is overclocked. And so it's a pretty easy installation. You're just going to find the gold connectors.
So far, I'm not understanding how $2,000 was spent on this PC. Because I feel like you could get a PC like this with a lower budget. Maybe this was this when GPUs were going crazy? 2018? Could be.
And you're going to line this bracket with the back end bracket of your PC case. Now, which lane you choose depends entirely on what other parts you're going to put in the system. I'm just going to pick the top one because the SSD is at the bottom and I don't want to cover it. I just think it looks nice.
Sure.
Click down. Take your remaining brackets and just put them in the spots that you haven't used.
Yeah?
You don't have to screw these in. They get bolted down by the back end bracket. And your GPU is installed. Power supply time. I chose Corsair's 850 watt power supply because I need enough headroom for ray tracing GPUs when they come out, and I don't want to have to upgrade it again. So all you have to do is take the brick and make sure that you align it with these little insulating pads so that the power supply doesn't short circuit and come into contact with the rest of the system. So just take it in, slide it in nice and easy until you have a snug fit, and then shift it to the back and make sure it's right up against the frame. Now you just take the required screws and you tighten and screw in. So next step, we're going to install the CPU cooler. In this case, it's going to go on the top end of the case, and we're just going to have the hose hang out for a little while until we...
Something is missing.
We install the processor, which is going to come a little later.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Always be sure to try to place it in the system first before you install it, because you can see it takes up a lot of space. But in this case, no pun intended, it fits in perfectly, and we're gonna start screwing it in. And
Okay.
there's nothing special about this screwing in process.
I don't know, dude. Like, nothing too crazy, but I will say, like, the CPU being the last thing that you install is kind of sus. Like, usually you put it on the motherboard first, I feel, and then you put the motherboard in the case and you put everything else in there. Isn't this just gonna complicate
really long
things?
screws because they go through the entire frame of the cooler, and they take forever. So next up, cables.
But again, none of this that I've seen so far has made me think like, oh, this... Like, I don't understand what grave error they made that made everybody go crazy and made them Verge delete this video.
Every power supply is going to come with a big bag of Velcro cables. It's kind of daunting at first, so you always have to find the ones that are going to fit. In this case, you need to match those cables with the correct descriptions on the power supply. Next step is we're connecting the power supply to the motherboard with a 24-pin cable. We're just matching that cable from the motherboard, threading it through the back, and attaching the 24-pin header
Sometimes people
to the
on
power
social
supply,
media,
so we can have
like,
one of the
it was really easy back then to just go on completely unnecessary witch hunts. And, like, if you followed certain YouTubers who, like, regurgitated talking points, like, it was so easy for people to, like, send their fans after you for no reason. Like, the people didn't even know why they were hating on you. They just saw that, like, their YouTuber that they were watching, like, didn't like them, and then they're like, yeah, exactly. Like, Leafy is here, and Keemstar, like, all the... It's like, you would watch these guys, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, like, I like hearing them talk, like, whatever, it's cool, you know, entertaining. And then, like, they talk about something and, like, disparage it, and you feel like, oh, you know, this is, like, what happens when you're, like, a young, impressionable kid. Interesting. It's gotta be so much worse now if you're a kid. Because think about how many shitheads there are who are, like, intentionally doing insane things to clip farm. And everybody's eating that shit up. Like, I don't know, like, I'll be on Reddit and I'll see, like, a live stream fails clip, and then I'll see, like, dudes in public just being, like, you know, what IRL streaming, and, like, intentionally being, like, assholes to random strangers. It's crazy. And, like, the devout fans of those people will be like, yeah, like, yeah, you know, it's like that's their example. I don't know.
Connection's complete. The next few additions will be for the GPU, for any specific ports that the case has, for any lighting that the case has, the CPU cooler, anything else really. We're installing the CPU, the heart of the computer, or the brain, depending on how you look at it.
I like how it just keeps flashing capital
So
one.
to do this, we're just going to remove the plastic covering that they put on the motherboard.
I see why the video got a bit of hate. Because this guy went through all of the trouble of installing the motherboard in the case. And now it's like you're kind of taking some steps backwards if you're not installing the CPU immediately in the motherboard before you put it in the case.
We're just going to take this little plastic part out. We'll just toss that out of here.
But, like, it's not that big of a deal.
Now we have an exposed CPU holder, or rather slot, on the motherboard. And we're going to use the CPU applicator. This is a special little part that not everyone may get, but this motherboard that we got from ASUS definitely does have. It's called a CPU installation tool. It makes it really useful if you want to install a Core i7 hexa-core CPU. Yeah, we've got one, and it's an 8th generation chip, and it's ready to go, and it supports overclocking. So what having this
and it supports overclocking. Okay.
This little installer does for you is it's basically a brace that you can apply right to the CPU and light it up with the triangles that you'll see on the bottom left corner.
Nice.
And this will make it easier for us to apply it to the motherboard and then apply thermal paste and then apply a CPU cooler on top.
Okay.
And we're just gonna carefully lean it down.
Why were people freaking out about this?
Into the system and make sure that everything lines up.
Maybe some crazy shit's
we're gonna
about to
clasp
happen
down
in
on
the
it and
next
we'll be
like
good to go.
3 minutes.
So we're about to apply thermal paste to the CPU. Every CPU cooler actually comes with a bit of thermal paste already neatly applied in a circle around it, but it's usually not enough. It's good, essentially PC building practice to have a little bit extra and layer it on top of the CPU. The final portion...
Oh my god, I have a really funny story about what I did with some thermal paste. So it's like 3 years. I build my PC, fast forward 3 years or so, maybe 4, maybe more. I've been very satisfied with it, no problems, no need to change any parts. And for some reason, oh, I remember what it was. I wanted to get a new fan for my CPU because the one that I had was like the one that it came with, and I wanted to get a cool one with lights and like one that was a bit more silent. So I get like this Noctua cooler, right? And I have a Ryzen, I had a Ryzen 7 3700X at the time, and it came with like a default fan. Like, you know, you'd buy the CPU, it has this big ass box, and it's got the CPU in it, and it also has that like default fan, which in itself is very good, but I just wanted something quieter. So I buy it, go to sleep, next day, I don't turn the PC on or anything, I just, you know, shut it off the power supply, take it out, take everything out, and I try to get the old fan out. And unscrew what needs to be unscrewed, start pulling it off, and the fucking CPU comes off with it. That the fucking thermal paste merged with the fan, and I yanked it off, CPU came off with it. I was like, that's not right. There were like 17 bent pins. It was so fucked. At first, I was looking at it, I was like, can I fix this? And I you know, I took some tweezers, I started trying to bend it back into place. It was so fucking bad. And so the moral of the story, right? Because I had to buy a new CPU, right? Like I went ahead and bought a 5700X, which is like, it's solid. It's what I'm using to this day. But the moral of the story is, if you ever want to take out a fan, replace your CPU fan, reapply thermal paste, run your computer first for like a good 10-15 minutes to warm it up, so that when you actually try to take the fan out, that heat will make it easier to remove the fan and separate it from the CPU, because the thermal paste is not going to be, you know, cold and, I should say, colder and, you know, melded to it. The heat's going to make it way easier to take off. So that's my lessons learned.
Is to add the CPU cooler to the top end of the processor. So you're going to see that there are 4 brackets, or rather like screws.
Wow. He put a fuck ton. Holy shit. Wait, I didn't even notice that.
So we're about to apply thermal paste to the CPU.
He put a fuck ton of thermal paste
Every
on
CPU
there.
cooler actually comes with a bit of thermal paste already neatly applied.
Wait, I want to see that again.
But it's usually not enough. It's good, essentially. The final portion is to add...
Holy shit, he put a lot of thermal paste on there. For reference, right? pirate software time. I'm opening Microsoft Paint. Oh my god. Let's say that this is your CPU, right? I think you want like this much thermal paste on your CPU. Because then when you take your fan and you press it down, you know, and it's tightened against it, you know, like let's say it's like this is the part of the fan. This is all going to like spread out evenly. So like you don't want to start with this, dude. Like that's pretty excessive. But even still, I don't think that anything in this video so far warranted this video to be deleted and warranted this video to get as much hate as it did.
The CPU cooler to the top end of the processor. So you're gonna see that there are 4 brackets, or rather like screws.
That shot's hilarious,
in here,
though.
With brackets and holders right here. And they're going to keep the cooler raised off the processor, but it's also going to be close enough to actually physically come in contact with it, like basically keep it cool. Take thumb screws like this and just screw them on. Okay. So now that our internals are done, we're going to put all the panels back on, which is the top glass, side glass, front glass, and of course the back panel where all of this fun stuff is happening. So we fully built the PC, everything's put together, and we got to the post screen. So what's next? Well, you need a USB flash drive with your Windows installation media on it, and of course a license key. So I plugged that up, installed Windows in a couple of minutes, installed a bunch of drivers, and now we have a fully functioning gaming PC ready to run some games. Right now I've got Arma 3 running at maximum settings, native resolution, which is 1080p HD. And it's running pretty smoothly. Like, I'm averaging 70 and 80 FPS, and this is normally like a very intensive game to run. And it's still doing a pretty good job. So right now I'm playing League of Legends. It's one of my favorite games. I'm actually playing against a bot, and I'm distracted.
He just flashed against a bot with 1 health. Holy shit, he's horrible.
Not actually doing
Is he playing Wukong in bot lane?
So well. But otherwise, like,
no, that's Yasuo.
This is
okay.
Pretty much what you would see me do on a gaming computer. Test stuff out, and hopefully have really high frame rates like I am.
Yes, I will build a $2,000 PC to play League of Legends.
Now. I'm averaging 120 FPS, and that's only because I've actually locked the game to that frame rate, because I can get around 300 FPS playing League on maximum settings, which is a little bit absurd, and you don't really need that, so I locked it. Building a gaming desktop has been a great experience. I'm able to max
I don't think that's why everybody lost their shit though, is it?
And I'll be able to play a lot of upcoming titles like Battlefield 5 and Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay. Nothing else that happens in this video is gonna be the reason why it got deleted. I don't see any problems. Like, there were a couple, you know, things that weren't exactly best practice, but like you could follow this guide and you could build a PC and you could be fine. I don't see any reason why there was a witch hunt for this man. I think he's just getting memed on for the beginning. The table, the anti-static bracelet, the Swiss Army knife. Keep buying Swiss Army knives until you find one with a Phillips head. Still not over him calling zip ties tweezers. I missed that. My friend died from forgetting to wear his anti-static bracelet. Screw with confidence, but don't screw too hard is by far the best advice in this video, and it's not even about PCs. Okay. Man's making his 6-core CPU sound like a Threadripper. There's a 99% chance he's using the integrated graphics. Bro, I really don't understand this hate. I didn't believe this video was going to be that bad until he talked about an anti-static bracelet and installed the motherboard first in the case with nothing on it. I guess it wasn't hating, it was just him getting memed on. Like, he made a bunch of, like, silly mistakes in this video, but, like, if you follow this, you're not gonna, like, fuck up. It's just, like, not optimal. And I guess, like, us, like, technology heads on YouTube, like, back then when we were watching this, I don't know, people just wanted something to complain about, I guess. The included CPU paste is usually not enough. Squirt. The fact that he used okay, I mean, I don't know. There's a bunch of silly fucking things happening in this video. It's funny because I did build my PC on the floor. Good times. All right, let's move on. We spent way too much long on that. way too long on that.
On that fateful day, the day the Empire was attacked, all the crew, staff, and guests, including security personnel and Imperial officials with the exception of one, were killed when the terrorist organization known as the Rebel Alliance blew up the Death Star with the squad.
Oh, this is like these people who think who are like the Empire did nothing wrong.
Single-man fighters. The terrorists detonated the central core with proton torpedoes, destroying the prominent political target. But could the destruction of the Death Star have been an inside job perpetrated by top-ranking Imperial officials and royalty?
Maybe.
What really happened that day? What's the likelihood that a squad of one-man attack ships like the X-Wing could penetrate the defenses of a heavily fortified moon-sized battle station?
That's a good question.
Even if a ship was somehow able to slip through, the difficulty of torpedoing a tiny ventilation shaft necessary to detonate the core is extremely high. In fact, a decorated and experienced Rebel Alliance fighter pilot, Wedge Antilles, is quoted as saying, "It's impossible." So how did the attackers make it through the defensive turrets on the Death Star's surface and swarms of Imperial TIE fighters?
Good question.
Well, most of them didn't. Let's take a look at one of the few that did. Luke Skywalker piloted the Rebel Alliance issued X-Wing fighter.
They're gonna say it's like his son and like it's all a big scam.
The 2-foot ventilation shaft opening. The impossible shot. Luke was a farm boy, raised by his aunt and uncle on a desert planet with little to no professional combat or flight training. Every other experienced Rebel fighter pilot that day was killed or failed in their attack run. So what made Luke different?
Nepotism.
One element might be his family connections. Anakin Skywalker, known also by the moniker Darth Vader, is the overseeing manager and one of the chief commanding officers on the Death Star. He outranks admirals and is second in command only to the Emperor himself. Anakin is also Luke Skywalker's father. Anakin Skywalker was on the Death Star as the commanding officer on that fateful day. For some reason, he made an unorthodox and unprecedented move to personally fly a TIE fighter in the battle. Recovered logs show he relieved the fully qualified TIE fighter squad.
Yeah, this is adding up.
And assumed command of the squad conveniently.
It's pretty serious.
His own son was readying the final stages of the attack along the surface of the Death Star.
It was definitely an inside job. I don't even think you need to tell me more. Kid gets destroyed on
Next into the tank is a kid entrepreneur who wants to help other kids fulfill their entrepreneurial aspirations.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Jack Bonneau. I'm the founder and CEO of Jack's Stands and Market
He's doing a good job of projecting his voice.
Places, and I'm from Denver, Colorado. Sharks, I'm seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% of my company. I'm 10 years old, but when I was
$50,000 is not a small amount of money. I'm here to make money. Let it finish, Kev.
So my parents loaned me $1,000.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
That guy's like a billionaire. He's like, are you fucking serious? $1,000? You out of your goddamn mind.
He's an idiot. He's a con artist. We're all out. You're an Get the out of here.
Oh! Won't want to be ya. I'm telling you, whether it was you or me or Robert or one of us, he was going to do that to somebody. It just happened to be you or the last guy.
I realize he's a gold digger.
He's an idiot. He's a
Bro, the way that like this is edited, his pitch probably fucking went great. But this is too funny.
Kevin, don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
I'm in, and for that reason, I'm out. Every introvert's irrational fear of how a presentation in class will go. That's true. That's fucking true. Oh my god, this is a classic.
Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we're gonna make it deliciable. We will fry parts of the chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. All that European stuff that you don't really normally eat, we'll bring it down here and fry it for you.
Gotta see if that number still works. Let's do it right now. Dude, whoever owns this number must be fucking sick. I'm gonna call the number right now. But I fear that the poor soul who owns this number must be having a horrible time. Too bad though. We're gonna call him right now. 708-224-6191. Okay.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later.
Damn it! Hate that. That's so sad, dude. Oh! Okay, covering the rest of this. It shows up as Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Oh my god, that's sick. Holy shit. Yo, that's cool though. Wish they'd gotten back to me, but hey.
Ask McDonald's to
I'll
fry
take that as
something
a
other than what they
W.
normally fry. Guess what you're gonna get? Nothing. If it fit through the dough, I'll put it in the fryer. Hell, this is a dinosaur. All our meats are gently tenderized to their optimum deliciousness. We got fine dinosaur meats.
There's no way this only has 287,000 views.
Took my money, made me pay child support. Come on down here and get you a slice. Once they get your social security number, it's over. Motivated. So friends, let's just decide you don't want no barbecue. Well, that's fine too. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform our magic? Look at that.
Or
Look at that, look
myself.
wonderful. If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage. So go ahead and give me a call.
Chicago area code?
Find us
Interesting.
on the worldwide internets at the new
119's an old
website.
Cicero.
That's JONES, big ass truck rental and storage.com
Huh, he must have had a previous business.
/ Jones, good ass barbecue and foot massage.html.
.html, bro.
Excuse
I'm
me,
dead.
did you call number 52?
Did you hear me call number 52?
You did not hear him call 52. What's she doing? Did you hear that?
On an all-new Dr. Phil.
They're on her
Same
way. Steve is
vibe.
dating a bad boy. She's pregnant. He's controlling.
You couldn't leave her alone to be interviewed.
It's about us being together.
That's not about being together. You're afraid she could say something that'll hurt you.
On an all-new Dr. Phil.
Okay, here we go. How long is this video? That's too good. Dude, they were really showing back then, like, what a time to be alive. Sound design is king, and it still is in videos. You cannot have shit sound and have it be a good video nowadays. Dr. Phil, but everybody is Dr. Phil. Deepfake.
Tell me.
Deepfake? Okay, from 5 years ago. Okay. All right, let's see it.
What you think you're doing that contributes to this chaos and this problem?
I don't behave, I'm disrespectful. I steal cars. I steal her credit card. I ain't gonna lie, there's no reason to lie. Everybody know already, like.
What do you say to yourself that gives you the right to take somebody else's car?
Bitch, I'm finna be sliding. You mean? That's what makes me want to take the next bitch car.
What now? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Are you speaking English?
Send her to the ranch.
Tell them where it comes from. You know.
From the streets.
Oh. Okay, so tell me again, what is it?
Dude, it just hurts to watch. I'm not even talking about the fact that everybody looks like Dr. Phil. It's just like... I know that she's only 13 in this video. But like, holy fuck. How did people watch this and then make her into like a global influencer, bro? I don't fucking understand that. Crazy.
I feel vulnerable every day. When I'm out on patrol or just walking my beat, it feels like a threatening situation could erupt at any minute. As a police officer, I constantly live in fear that I might be filmed brutalizing a civilian. Just yesterday, I pull over a black couple, and I kept thinking, what if I escalate the situation? And they pull a phone on me, and the footage lands on YouTube. Something like that could end a career in seconds. It's something you know from the time you're a cadet. The slightest civil rights...
Dude, 8 years ago, The Onion always gets it right.
...infraction in front of anyone who's looking, and the next thing you know, you're surrounded by cameras and trending on Twitter. No cop should have to worry about that. Practically every precinct I know has somebody serving desk duty, just for acting on deeply rooted prejudices when somebody had a recording device on them. It happened to my...
That must be so hard. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, I remember when all these edits were trending. 911, what's your emergency?
Sir, are you injured? Help is on the way.
That's pretty big. I like that. It does not take 35 seconds for microwave pizza. I feel like it takes a bit longer if it's... Are you making it frozen? Also, microwaving pizza is such a stupid thing to do if it's not crispy by default. If it's like a floppy fucking slice of pizza, here's what you want to do. You want to take a pan, like a stainless steel pan, and you want to put it on the stove top. Turn the gas on, let it get to the right level of heat, put a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit, enough to like lubricate the surface. Then you put the slice of pizza down, you let it sizzle there for a bit, and then you take a cover, right? You're gonna put the cover on top of the pan, but before you do that, you take a dollop of water and you pour it on the surface of the pan to generate steam, and then you put the cover on top, and then what you get as a result is a crispy slice of pizza with the whole area thoroughly cooked through. You don't want to fucking microwave your pizza, dude. Unless it's already crispy by default, and it's like at that point where it's like way too crispy. That's my second TED Talk of the live stream here. Thought you would like to know.
What's up, guys? Just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be uploading some really awesome content very soon. My brother and I have been really busy. I should have my short documentary up soon. I'm hoping to do some epic collabs next year. Also, my brother's got some new music coming, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, why am I so awkward? Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week.
27K views? This is a good one. I like that. Good video. That title has me deceased.
Tech-savvy consumers are lining up today to be the first to purchase Sony's brand new stupid piece of shit that doesn't do the goddamn thing it's fucking supposed to. Onion News Network Tech Trends reporter Jeff Tate has more.
Thanks, Brandon. It's being called the biggest fucking waste of your hard-earned money to come along in years. Sony's new stupid box thing hit the shelves at crowded malls and overpriced electronics stores around the country today.
It's got
That's
a whole bunch more memory and megapixels and whatnot than any of the other TV shit that I already have. I can't wait to get home and spend my whole fucking night trying to figure the goddamn thing out.
If you can somehow claw and bite your way through the impossible-to-open packaging, this stupid piece of shit offers a wide variety of frustrating as hell functions, including flashing random fucking words and numbers on its display screen, not coming with the fucking little doohickey thing it's supposed to, and being goddamned ass backward as fuck. Sony spokesman Alan Compton said the company designed this sucking fucking goddamn thing to make everyone in the modern home want to tear their fucking eyeballs out.
We listened hard to what our customers said they wanted the most out of their own home entertainment system.
That's like a real
we pumped
clip.
out this impossible to use fucking piece of shit.
Anyone mystified by the device's numerous extraneous features can scroll through the interactive help menu, a labyrinthine maze of indecipherable topics of
It's just the production value that makes this so good. I love it so much. Logo unveiling. Okay. Oh my god, it's real! Wait, I thought this was edited. This is so ridiculously over the top, it's amazing. Also, I feel like my nearby Staples does not even have this logo. Dude, they're going crazy. Come on up, everybody. Come on up. We're gonna take a big picture. We love Staples. No fucking way they started playing that song after that. Dude, they're like freakishly freaking out over this.
Here's what I love about it. First, this new typeface modernizes our brand.
This new typeface modernizes our brand. In this new day and age where you need to sell everybody and their mama's going in person and buying fucking office supplies.
Yet it's also a nod to our past. The font is actually inspired by the original typewriter font. The staple icon is simply representing who we are. And as you'll see, the icon can be used as a standalone with confidence.
The icon can be used as a standalone with confidence, he says. Yes, absolutely. I will look at this and think staple and not goalpost or bench or ottoman or fucking AirPod, I don't know. AirPod case.
It represents...
Staple is probably like number 4 on my list there.
So much of who we are and who we will be to our customers. We hope you love it too. Please,
it definitely looks more like a soccer goal.
Everyone, follow us.
Minecraft helmet. That's a good point.
Now to the branch
Iron helmet.
On either side of the trucks. Enjoy your dinner, enjoy your teammates, and this beautiful...
I'm so sad the CEO didn't go up after the video and say, this logo's a fucking staple. That's good. I, for one, welcome the Staples cinematic universe. Why are they still playing the song? I don't know, but this is getting muted in the stream VOD after, I guarantee it. Am I even allowed to click on this video? Am I allowed to watch this?
Town USA. I'm Mr. Review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a product that a lot of you, for some reason, have been suggesting I review. It is the Belladonna Pocket Pussy by Doc Johnson. Now, I've used this product a couple times.
Oh my god, bro. I gotta click off. I gotta fucking click off, dude. Holy shit. I'm gonna grab this tab and I'm gonna put it somewhere else while I swap to a different video. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. Anyway.
So to get your whole...
I should have screened this to make sure that I wasn't showing anything crazy. Alright, let's watch like 2 more of these and then I gotta go study.
Man, battlefield casualties. For PTSD Action Man, danger lurks at every turn. He never feels safe, not even in his own home. Do what you can to block out the memories.
Look.
With no support from HQ, it's up to you to find a way.
Looks like we're on our own.
PTSD Action Man now comes with 1,000-yard stare action. With time running out, only you can stop the pain.
Damn.
Action Man.
Dude. This is, yeah, I mean, this is a powerful ad. Challenging the British Army's policy of recruiting 16-year-olds into dangerous army jobs. Valid. I know it's a widespread problem, right? Like, you give soldiers, you know, the promise of, like, financial security, and, you know, you give them all these other big promises, sign-on bonuses, etc. A lot of the people who sign on come from low-income households, and, you know, college wasn't an option for them. And while they're in the military, they'll have effectively what is like a socialist system where they're all living together and they're provided with the same necessities and food. And, you know, for the most part, there's like a sense of community. And, like, yes, what's happening, you know, if they're on active duty and stuff, like, they will see some shit and, like, they'll come back, and, you know, a lot of them will have PTSD and stuff, but, like, when they do come back, it's, like, incredibly hard to integrate into society. And the systems that most countries offer, right, like the US prime example, it's like not really doing enough for the, you know, the veterans and stuff. Bro, Veterans Day is coming up. It's next week. This is coming in at a timely point, for sure. But anyway, let's learn how to earn $20,000 every month by being our own boss.
I was living in that apartment right there. 3rd floor, leaky windows, cockroaches, the worst. I had $14 in my bank account. But just last week, I paid off my very first Subaru Impreza.
Beautiful.
And I own my own house in Nebraska. You might say that's wild. How did you get there? But that's not even the wildest part. The wildest part is that the way I went from there to where I am standing right now, all I had to do was work from home, make my own hours, and be my own boss. And you can do it too. If you have access to a computer and also internet access, you could be making up to $20K a month, working just a couple hours a day. All you have to do is work on these spreadsheets. I learned this
Holy shit.
strategy from Dorian Smiles, but I put a little twist on it. When I was starting out, I'd spend 6 to 8 hours a day just moving these symbols back and forth between the two spreadsheets. But now, I can get that work done in half the time. And every 15th of the month,
you work
I
at a
get
quant
wired
firm.
between $10,000 and $20,000 straight into my bank account. And where's that money coming from? I don't 100% know. Like, I called my bank. I waited like the whole 15th, and as soon as the money came in, I called my bank and was like, hey, where did that money get transferred in from? And the guy was like, it's from you. Like, he said that it was like I was transferring money from an account I have with a different bank into this one, but I just have the one bank account. And I told that to the guy.
Some nefarious shit is happening.
He was like, hey, Mr. Gilbert, we literally just spoke, and it's your money, and you put it into your... And like, that didn't make sense to me until I remembered that I'm my own boss. If you had told me 3 years ago that I'd become so successful I could own not one, but 2 mandolins,
Makes sense.
I'd say you're lying.
Mandolins! That's the instrument that guy was using earlier.
And honestly,
when he was sitting
I
on
still
the
can't
chair.
believe it's true. But ever since I signed up with Dorian Smiles'
That's a callback to like an hour ago in the stream.
program, he just sent over the spreadsheets and I got to work right away. But what am I working on? Like, seriously, what the fuck am I doing? Right? Like, I just moved the same lines back and forth between these two spreadsheets, and like, I can't figure out how that's adding value to anything. And yet I keep getting paid by someone who apparently has my name and my voice. And like, I'm trying to figure out what happened. I've messaged Dorian, but he hasn't responded, right? Since he sent over the spreadsheets, it's been empty. It's been silence. And like, sure, you know what? Fuck, I get paid ridiculous amounts of money for 2 hours of work a day, but like I'm spending the other 22 hours just thinking about the spreadsheets, and I can't.
Don't even worry about it, man.
Why that? Like, I don't sleep anymore, right? I don't sleep anymore. I just. 3 years ago, I was living in that apartment right there.
I'm scared.
And you just need a computer and internet access. But
Nice.
as I mentioned previously, I put a little twist on Dorian Smiles' program. You see, you can work from home anywhere, but I specifically bought a house in Center, Nebraska because it's close to where Dorian lives.
Oh.
He had to give me his address for like tax purposes, and I wanted to meet the guy in real life. But the snag is that the address hasn't existed since 1888. Like, there's records of a building being there, but it got condemned because of an enormous blizzard. It's just woods now.
Really?
But like, I gotta try to find it. It's the only lead I have. And I need to meet the man who
Might as
came up
well.
with this incredible program that can earn you up to $20,000 a month with just a few hours of work a day.
And you're
But that's
your
not
own
even
boss.
the wildest part. The wildest part is that you can do this while working from home, making your own hours, and being your own boss.
No
And
way.
you can do that too. But that's not even the wildest part. The wildest part is that you can do this while working from home, making
No
your own hours, and being your own
fucking
boss. Hey,
way.
And you can do that too, but that's not even the wildest part. The wildest part is that you can do this while working from home, making your own hours, and being your own boss.
What's up?
But that's not the wildest part. The wildest part is that you can do from home, make your own hours.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Whoa! What are they freaking out?
It's easy. I get paid $10,000 to $20,000 a month while I work from home. And you can too. Why don't you join me?
By being your own boss. This is what it feels like to be a freelancer.
Why don't you join me?
Why
don't you join me? Why don't you?
I'd rather not. I think it was 20,000. Yeah, that was really good. Oh my god, the next like 6 videos are from this guy. God damn. He's kind of a goat. Let's take a look. Has he posted anything recently?
Hello, everyone. 3 years ago.
He's got a beard now. Good for him. Good for him. All right. I've seen enough for tonight. This was good. We watched, I would say this was a successful interdimensional cable session. Before that, I feel like we definitely got to end it off with quick estimatal. We got to figure out how many circles there are. We have 10 seconds. Interesting. Fuck no. You're out of your mind. There's no way that there's 160 circles. It's gotta be way more. Hang on. I'm popping open a calculator for this. I feel like there's at least 260. $490 circles. Yeah, okay. I mean, neither of us can really say that that we did a good job on that. Okay. Here's an easier one. How many puzzle pieces are in this photo? How many puzzle pieces is that? Any idea? We have 3 guesses. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's say that there's roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say that there's roughly 5 puzzle pieces per layer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the first layer. So that's 12 times 5, right? We're starting off with about 60 on the bottom layer. And then do that a couple more times. So 60, second layer is 120, third layer is probably like 40 of them. Okay. Let's say that there's around 174. Less than 174. Okay, okay. Maybe like 150? Between 150 and 174 puzzle pieces. Not bad, not bad. This one's for all the marbles. Fuck it, 162. The answer was 157. Not bad. Not a bad guess, honestly. I'll take it. Okay, for my final game of dolls, we will do the color guesser. And then I'm going to end off stream. So we have to guess the color based on the name. Musk. Dusk. Like, that's gotta be something like this. Right? It's gotta be. Something dark, and then dusk implies that it's like a bluish shade, maybe. Son of a... Really? How does this color imply dusk at all? Maybe dust with a T. I don't know about this. Pearl. Oh, sure, yeah. Let's go for like a pink, red hue and then something like that. You're full of shit if this is pearl. This is bullshit. That's not pearl. Do you see this color? This is like a pale, like, skin. I don't know. It's a scam. Golden haystack. Now that, golden... Okay, so golden, right, implies that... Say, we could say hay, right? This is hay for yellow, right? If we dial it back a bit more to the gold side, this is probably where we're at, right? Golden haystack. But haystack, maybe it's a bit darker. This is where I'm going. 83. Are they fucking with me today? Is it just the same shade of color this whole time? What the hell? Okay, floor... Lila. There's no way that that's the same color as before. Floor Lila. What kind of vibe does this give? I feel like if we go maybe like a purple and like a muted purple. Oh my god. That was beast. Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Light work. Okay, powder dust. Powder dust. Let's just go something like this. Powder dust. Maybe like middle of the pack gray. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Absolutely. What a comeback. That wasn't bad. Maybe got like a 340. Look, we recovered very well from those first guesses. All right, as a final duel, we'll do a quick map tap. Why not? I can never resist some geography. Tap as close as you can to Louisville, Kentucky. Isn't that like here? Okay, all right. I missed the state. Whoops. Damn, Louisville is much more up north than I thought. Tap as close as you can to Brussels. That's Belgium. Let's see, that's Netherlands, Belgium. It's gotta be like somewhere over here, I think. I'll take it. I will take it. I swear, I know my world geography better than American geography. Tap anywhere inside Peru? I could do this in my sleep, bro. Might work. Tap as close as you can to Bangkok. That's Thailand. And it's right here. Oh! They gave me a sound effect. They knew. Hard. Tap as close as you can to Casablanca. Bro, that's Morocco. What you know about Casablanca? Isn't that right here? Okay, it was over there. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. You must have not caught the last couple streams, bro. Geography, I love that shit. I'm dialed. I've been on the GeoGuessr wave heavy, so it's a lot of fun if you're like me and you like boring stuff. But bro's the next Rainbow. Literally my last stream was titled like Rainbow Disciple, like trying to become Rainbow's disciple, and we were playing GeoGuessr. All fuck it. While you got me on this, let's do a GeoGuessr daily challenge, okay? Let's do one of these. I'm gonna drag my my sidebar. I'm gonna drag it all the way over here for GeoGuessr. Watch this. We're gonna do the daily challenge, okay? Okay, here we go. Put some music up for this. All right. You see this right here? We're in Greece. I don't even need to see nothing else. I wonder where in Greece, though. This doesn't really look like Athens, but there's a KFC, so maybe. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna plop it in Greece somewhere. I don't think it's Athens, but fuck it. Whoa, Cyprus. They added Cyprus to the GeoGuessr. I forgot about this. I think they did it like this week. Shit, I really fell for that. Do not enter. Interesting. Okay. Where could this be? America? Well, we are driving on the right. Speed limit is 70? I've never seen that in my life. I've only ever seen 65. This has got to be in like Midwest or something. 27 South. I-27 South. Country Club Road. We gotta find I-27. Gotta be out here or something. 27. Okay. I-27 South. So, how far up does does I-27 go? I feel like we kind of nailed it. Maybe somewhere like here. Alright, not bad. I'll take it. Okay, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. This is giving low-key like Argentina or some shit. It looks super flat. Can we get a language check? We need to find a language somewhere. Blue house. Driving on the right. Kilometers. Driving on the right, so it's not South Africa. Yeah, fucking give me Argentina, bro. Uruguay. God damn it. Okay. Alright. Interesting. What kind of, what kind of truck are we in? So, we're somewhere in Africa. But I don't know if we're in Ghana, Senegal, or Kenya. We've got to be one of these three. I think I need another indicator. Interesting. Maybe this is Kenya. Can you believe that? Would you believe it? So this is the name of the town. No, maybe... Not a chance, bro. It's not Nigeria. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna think. Give me... It was Senegal. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm, like, basically pretty trash right now. At least I know what this is. I think. So, bright blue Cyrillic signs. EU cars. Red roof. Doesn't that mean that we're in like Serbia? Or oh, it was Bulgaria. Okay, close enough, close enough. Alright, we didn't exactly cook, but like we didn't crash and burn. I'll take it. Cool. Alright, now I feel good about stopping the stream. Thanks so much for tuning in. I mean, yeah, we'll be back next week. Every single week. I'm trying to stay true to that despite all these other commitments. Because this is fun, right? I like this. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you around. Peace.